So this is 2018 paper 2 question 3. So what we have here is you are asked to find the number of different arrangements that can be made using all letters of the word rainbow. So each letter is used only once. So we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 different letters. So we call that 7 factorial to find out how many different arrangements will it make. And 7 factorial just means 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which gives you an answer of 5,440 ways. And you can use the exclamation mark on your calculators. So basically means that when you start off with rainbow, you have 7 letters, then 6, then 5 to choose from, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, because they're asking you to use each letter only once. For part 2, find the number of different 3-letter arrangements that can be made using the letters of the word rainbow. So this time you can only make 3-letter arrangements. So it means you have 7 to choose from for the first letter, if it's a 3-letter word, and then you're left with 6, and then you're left with 5. And you stop there because it's only 3 letters. And when you put that into your calculator, you get 210 ways. So a game called Rainbow uses an unbiased circular spinner. The spinner has 7 sectors coloured red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet as shown below. The table below shows the angle of each sector. It also shows the cash prize that a player wins if the spinner stops in that sector. So sometimes you're going to have to measure it yourself using your protractor and fill it into the table, but this is already done for you. When you write them as a probability, you know it's a fraction. So you put 72 over 360 because that's how many degrees are in a full circle, and you must simplify it, and that leaves you with 1/5. Do the same with orange, so that's 30 over 360, that is 1/12. Put 45 over 360, that's 1/8. 90 over 360 is 1/4. 60 over 360 is 1/6. 18 over 360 is 1/20th. And finally, 45 over 360 is 1/8. Okay, so they are your answers. For part 2, they're asking you here to find the expected value of the prize that a player wins if they play rainbow. So expected value is represented by EX. So what we need to do here is we multiply the probability by the amount that they could win. And then we just add them together. So I've done 1/5 by 20. Now I'm going to do 1/12 by 60. So you don't have to use the brackets on the first one, which you can, it's just easier. And then we must include the 1/8 by 24. And then we have 1/4 by 8. And then we have 1/6 by 42. And then we do 1/20th by 90. And then you do 1/8 by 48. Okay, so put brackets around them if you want, just to show that you are multiplying them, but it is not necessary, okay, but you can. Then you put that all into your calculator and you will get an answer of 3150. So that means that if you play the game without paying any money, you are expected to win 3150. If you paid a certain amount to play the game, you just deduct that away from the amount. If it's a positive number, then it's a good idea to play the game. If it's a negative number, then you're more than likely going to lose playing the game, okay? But this did not tell you how much they paid for it, so assume that it is free. So that is your expected value.